Imagine you've just tested negative for HIV, but the relief isn't what you thought it would be. Instead, anxiety creeps in, and questions start swirling in your mind. Was that result accurate? Could I still have HIV and not know it? You're not alone. Thousands of people feel exactly this way, stuck in the uncertainty of waiting and wondering if they're truly in the clear. This feeling of fear can linger, especially if you've tested during the window period, the time after potential exposure but before a test can accurately detect HIV. In this video, we're diving deep into why you might feel scared even with a negative result, the window period's role, and how to manage this anxiety. Section 1. Understanding the window period. Let's start with the basics, the window period. It's like the waiting room of HIV testing. During this time, your body might have been exposed to HIV, but the virus may not be detectable in your bloodstream yet. This waiting period can vary depending on the type of HIV test you take. Understanding the differences between these tests can give you clarity about your results and help you feel more in control. Types of HIV tests. 1. Antibody tests. These are the most common tests, detecting antibodies, your body's response to HIV, in either your blood or oral fluid. The window period? Typically 23 to 90 days. So, if you're tested with an antibody test only a few weeks after potential exposure, the virus may not yet be detectable. 2. Antigen antibody tests. This test looks for both antigens, which are part of the virus, and antibodies. If you get a blood draw from a vein, it's accurate as soon as 18 days after exposure. But with a rapid test, the window stretches up to 90 days. It's often a little faster than antibody tests alone, providing a clearer picture sooner. 3. Nucleic acid tests, NATs. The NATs are among the most sensitive, as they look for the virus itself in the blood. This test has a shorter window period of just 10 to 33 days. If you're anxious about your status, a NAT can offer faster answers, but it's often more expensive and may not be as accessible. The takeaway here? Each test type has its own window period. If you're testing before that period ends, you might need a follow-up test to confirm your result. Section 2. Why a negative result might not feel reassuring. You might be thinking, why doesn't my negative result bring relief? This anxiety is perfectly normal. According to studies, many people experience significant stress during HIV testing. Even with a negative result, the uncertainty of the window period can make you feel trapped in what-ifs. Here are a few reasons why the fear lingers. 1. The power of uncertainty. Human brains crave certainty, and when there's a lack of it, like waiting for conclusive results, anxiety fills the gap. This is especially true if you tested before the window period ended. Even with a negative result, it's hard to shake off the what-if questions. 2. The potential for symptoms. Some people might start noticing symptoms, which fuels their fear that the negative result wasn't accurate. However, remember that symptoms alone aren't a reliable way to determine HIV status. Symptoms can overlap with many other illnesses. 3. The one-size-fits-all approach doesn't work here. Everyone's body reacts differently. Some people's immune systems produce detectable antibodies faster than others. This means one person's negative result at 23 days might feel reassuring, while another person's might not. Section 3. Managing your anxiety during the waiting period. The anxiety you're feeling is valid, but there are strategies that can help you cope. It's about building resilience while you wait for confirmation. Here are some effective ways to manage stress and regain a sense of control. 1. Exercise. Physical activity releases endorphins, natural mood lifters. Something as simple as a brisk walk can clear your mind and relieve tension. 2. Meditation. Meditation is like giving your mind a break from racing thoughts. Taking just 5 to 10 minutes each day to focus on your breathing can help you feel calmer and more grounded. 3. Mindfulness. Mindfulness involves staying in the present moment. Anxiety often comes from worrying about the future, but mindfulness helps redirect your focus to right now. Try a simple exercise. Notice 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This can ground you and break the cycle of anxious thinking. 4. Talk it out. Sometimes, discussing your fears can lighten the load. Reach out to a friend, family member, or mental health professional. Many find that support groups offer a sense of community with others who understand their concerns. Section 4. Empowering yourself with knowledge and next steps. Knowledge is power. The more you understand about HIV, testing, and the steps to protect your health, the more empowered you'll feel. Here's how to navigate the next steps effectively. 1. Plan for follow-up testing. If you've tested negative during the window period, mark a date on your calendar for a follow-up test. By planning, you're taking control of the situation and ensuring you have a definite answer. 2. Preventive measures. While you're waiting, educate yourself on how to protect your health. Learning about PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis, or PEP, post-exposure prophylaxis, can help you stay healthy moving forward. 3. Treatment and support for positive results. Even if you eventually test positive, there are resources available. Treatments today are highly effective. By starting treatment early, people with HIV can live long, healthy lives. Look for a supportive healthcare provider who can guide you through the process. 4. Leverage support networks. Whether it's a local organization, an online forum, or a helpline, support is available. Just knowing that others are there to listen and offer advice can be a huge comfort. Section 5. Frequently asked questions. Can I have HIV and still test negative? Yes, this can happen during the window period. It's crucial to take a follow-up test after this period to confirm your status. Can I have symptoms of HIV even if I test negative? Yes, symptoms may appear, but they aren't a reliable indicator of your HIV status. Only testing after the window period can confirm whether you have HIV. What might affect the accuracy of my HIV test? Certain tests, like rapid tests or oral tests, may be less sensitive than others. Additionally, conditions like autoimmune diseases could influence results. However, most tests are highly accurate, and healthcare providers can guide you to the most reliable option. Conclusion: you're not alone in this journey. Testing negative for HIV but still feeling scared is a shared experience for many. The uncertainty of the window period can be overwhelming, but by taking control of your health with follow-up testing and anxiety management techniques, you can regain peace of mind. Remember, knowledge is empowerment. With every step you take, you're moving closer to clarity, confidence, and, ultimately, peace. You've got this. Stay informed, stay proactive, and trust the process.